name is Lucas, and I run colorbyte.com. Basically, what we do is Shopify services, so design and development for Shopify merchants. And I joined BMI back in May of 2020, so it's been a while. And basically, back then, it took me a bit, but by August, I had like my first 16K month. And that was the month I actually quit my job. Like I quit my job in August. And I remember because the day that I quit my job, I actually like had my first bigger sale, which was like a 5K sale for a Shopify project. Nowadays, my agency is basically making on average 40 to 50K a month. We have around 40% profit, sometimes more, sometimes less, depending on how many freelancers we have doing things that are not internal tasks. And it's been pretty stable over the past 2 years, which is awesome. We have a team of 8 people total without counting me and a co-founder. And that's basically what it is now. Like before BMI, so I used to be like a software engineer and I was just working behind a desk, right? Like just writing code. People tell me what to do, I'll do it. And it was it was bad. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I guess I liked coding, but I didn't like having to have somebody tell me what to do. So when I first spoke to Alex, basically it made sense. Like the whole model made sense of taking a skill that I had and packaging it to offer to somebody and being able to leverage that like infinite times better than a job. So that's basically how my life was before. Like I was just working, I would go back home, do my things, and just sleep. And next day goes over. Funny enough, I never had vacations at work because I was always like changing from one job to the other. So it was basically work nonstop, and also that pissed me off. Which it's a whole thing that is different now, because now I actually have removed myself from most of the operations of my agency. So I have a sales guy taking calls. I have people doing lead generation for me, people delivering the services, and I take some of the calls that are more complex, but majority of the time things are running on their own, which I think is something that I'm the proudest of, even more than just revenue numbers, to be honest, is just how much time I have for myself. So I'm able to like actually spend time with my family, have a really cool relationship with a girlfriend that I like, and be able to travel when I want it as well, which is a completely 180 from the life that I had not like before just having a job. That's basically the idea. To me, I guess like the main objections that I had before joining was that it was so out of what I knew was possible. I just had a hard time understanding that like I could do it as well. Like you see all these examples and all these people achieving crazy results, and I just thought I would never be able. But the thing is that there's a lot of people inside of the program that like were able to help me. Damiano is the guy that was able to help me a lot, and other members as well. And that was honestly like it has tremendous amount of value. Like you can't really put a price there really. It's insane the amount of people that are inside getting awesome results, and being able to talk to them directly is honestly like the biggest thing, because one little piece of advice could change the whole trajectory of your business. So when I started, I think I had the hard time to see all of that, but I knew that I wanted to not be doing what I was doing, which is having a job. So I just took the leap, and that's basically just trusted 100% in everything, and the everything that everybody that was ahead of me told me. I was just trusted and executed and be fast to do it and to test. And that's basically what happened. So BMI, like I would recommend it to people that know that they're not gonna get to where they want to be with a job. You want to have a business, and you don't want to spend years and years trying and failing and listening to advice from people that don't really know and don't really share the same dreams that you have. So BMI is a place where you can find all of those people, the people that have the same objectives and that actually conquered a lot of them, if not all. So being able to talk to those people, they are super open and super transparent with their processes and their difficulties and their successes as well. That's the most valuable thing. I guess the biggest thing is that if you look at life, it's gonna end. And I know it sounds crazy, right? Because at the end of the day, like it's something that people say, but it's something that people don't really understand. I know maybe it's a little bit spiritual, but it's true. At some point, it's gonna end. And the thing that scared me the most, and I remember this, is like being at a work meeting and listening to people talk about the paint that they were using on like their house. And that was like the most exciting thing anybody could come up with and about their lives. And I remember being there being like, I will be here for, I can easily be in this company for 10 years, and I don't want to be this. I don't want this to be the most exciting thing about my life, right? So no matter if I don't exactly accomplish every single goal, I know that this is the direction that I need to go. So it just, I had to take the jump in and just do it, right? Otherwise, I knew exactly where I would be, and I knew I didn't want to be there. If you know that you're not in the right path, then this is, I think this is insanely valuable. If you want to have a life of freedom and have control over your life and your decisions and what you do, and even your location, right? If you want to live somewhere else, you can. So this is about, I think, adding value to other people and living a meaningful life more than anything else. And I think that's the value that BMI gives, because it doesn't necessarily just teaches you how to start an agency. It basically just teaches you everything that you need to know to start a business and to run a business and to grow that business. So the agency is a way to do it, right? But you start getting in contact with clients and with other people that are higher level, and you see that there's infinite possibilities on what can be achieved. And once you start achieving those goals that you had that you thought it was impossible, then it literally puts no limits to what you think you're capable of, which is true. Yeah, I honestly, like, it did change my life, like, for real. So I do recommend it, and I cannot recommend it enough. Like, if you know you want to be in business and you already tried and maybe you failed and you don't know where to go, or you just had bad advice from people, this is the place, right? This is the place where it simplifies the approach to business so you can start growing and you can understand all the concepts that you need to start and then take it to whatever height you want to take it.